show you what went down. It was pretty straightforward, and on the same topic, the same thread, the same theme, if you want, as what went down in the 450s, there was one dominant rider, and it was this guy here, Levi Kitchen.
I mean, it goes back to, I still segueing from last week in Seattle, Diff. I mean, he's just another guy. He's in his own zip code, if you will, for this class, this Western region. I really thought that RJ would have a better chance at contesting, because RJ was fast in qualifying practice. He set the fastest time, but just, you know, he got bad starts, and what you're seeing right now is a lot of the same. Not really any battles for the lead. A little bit here earlier at Juju Bumare early on with this rookie, but once Levi Kitchen gets by, it's all over from this point on. Just an incredible pass.
Well, a big compliment to Julian Bumare. Kitchen said, I had to work hard to get the kid.
Yeah. He's
only 17. There's a lot more to come from Juju Bumare. There's a lot more to come from Joe Shimoda, too. He had a good night.
I think this is the best ride of the season that Joe Shimoda has had. And the reason that I say that, his starts were consistent. He never crashed, and he got on the podium. So these are the type of rides that we have expected from Joe. Maybe a little bit of that, and why it's taken so long for him to get there, is because he's on that new machine, learning these bikes and learning how it works in certain situations. So I think it's just taken a little bit longer than what we thought. But great ride all night long by Joe Shimoda. And like I said, if you didn't like this, you're not going to like the next two races that you're going to see.
Because it was green, green, green. Yes, Levi Kitchen, a very comfortable win. Not by the same huge margin that he had in Seattle, but of course shorter race distances. Had to work hard for it at the start again, but once he got that Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki out in front, it was see you later. However, in this one, there was a bit more of a chase.
Yeah, you talk about how certain dynamics of the race can change the outcome of what happens. And Ryder D. Francisco, if he hadn't come over jumped that double in that rhythm section, I think he stays in the lead. And then you got Jordan Smith right behind Levi Kitchen, and then that's going to, like, then we got a battle on our hands.
Yeah.
But he comes up short. Kitchen gets by for the lead, and then he has that gap, that buffer in between himself and Jordan Smith.
That was RJ Hampshire chasing Joe Shimoda. Yeah, Shimoda was again in the top three, but it was the same winner. Well done, the chef. He was cooking some sweet things tonight in St. Louis, that's for sure.
He was cooking with bacon grease, is what he was cooking with, and I always love watching RJ. He's going to send it. He's going to give it 110%. You can see it in his riding, but just comes up short, and those starts really hurt him those first two races.
Talking of starts, there you go again. Shimoda and Kitchen out of the gates for the third and final race in the Triple Crown.
Great. Yeah, it was a great ride by RJ here and Kitchen. What I liked about Kitchen in this race was he got pressure from RJ. RJ was on him, and you know, he responded. He kept his poise. He didn't override. He let the race come to him. RJ caught up, and he you know, he got held up by some lappers, but he kept chipping away, pulled back the gap, and like a true veteran, this guy he's class of the field right now.
And joins fellow Kawasaki rider Austin Faulkner as the only other to sweep the 250 Triple Crown here in St. Louis. That's pretty good. Jordan Smith and Joe Shimoda on the overall podium as well, celebrating a really productive night. I want to see what that does for Shimoda's confidence. Here's the reflection here. It's a straight win-win-win for Levi Kitchen. For Joe Shimoda, second overall. That's huge.
Yeah, again, fabulous night. This is the best race for Joe Shimoda of the season for him. Consistent starts, no tip overs, so he's got a lot to look forward to going into Nashville in a few weeks.
Yep, so there's a little bit of a break, and it looks good for Levi Kitchen. As Ricky said, heading to that next one. Look at that. 15 is the margin between Levi Kitchen and RJ Hampshire, then Jordan Smith hanging on, but the rounds running out. There's just 3 left in the 250 West Championship.